be dropping queens and kings? Welcome back to Digital Dimwit. And today we're throwing shade at the internet's most pathetic attention seekers. The ones who scream they're quitting the drama, they're leaving it behind, they're moving on. But yet they return, crawl back for another round like moths to the flame. But before we get into that, I don't know if you could tell by my attitude, by the tone of my voice, by the candor, whatever excuse I want to use or that I'm able to use to justify the way I'm speaking right now, I'm a little bit upset. And the reason I'm upset is because this is the third or fourth time I attempt to record this episode. Earlier, I tried doing it when I got home from work, but I was a little bit tired. It's a 12-hour shift. It was super early in the morning. I was very tired. I didn't get much sleep the day before. And also because my landscaper was cutting the grass right by the window where I record. So that was a no-go. I recorded a beautiful, beautiful episode. And when I went back to start editing, all I heard was a lawnmower in the back. So now here I am trying to record it very quickly before I have to go back to work for another 12 hours. All right, let's get into it, okay? We all know the drill. They spew their cryptic comments, they live stream their breakdowns, and clutch their pearls about being persecuted. But the second the drama dies down, they're back, clawing for attention like a toddler having a tantrum in the cereal aisle. I should know this, okay? Because every week, I have this discussion with my wife. She wants Reese's Pieces, my daughter wants Frosted Flakes, and I'm the kind of guy that likes Fruity Pebbles. Let's get real. If you truly want it out, it's easier than unsubscribing and putting all this away. Just disappear. Poof. Be gone. But these clowns, they just crave the spotlight, even if it's a flickering dumpster fire. Why? Because for some of them, this is their only claim to fame. They'd rather be hated than forgotten. And it's a sad but true fact of the internet. Not only in this local drama thing, but overall, people feel that they'd rather be hated than not have any attention at all. And I feel like that really says something about the mentality. And can we do away, please? Can we just do away with the empty threats? Everyone does it. The lawyers are coming, charges are coming, someone's about to be arrested. I spoke to the sheriff, I spoke to the police chief, I spoke to the DA. Yawn. Okay, can we all just say yeah, that's kind of boring already, because we've been hearing these things for weeks, months, even years, and nothing's come from it. Is anyone surprised that nothing's come from it? Is there really someone out there still hoping charges come, because nothing really happened? I'm gonna say it again. It's it's the equivalent of a toddler throwing a tantrum. Plus, even if something does happen, let's say a small chance that something actually happens, what's the worst that's gonna come out of it? Okay, is it gonna be a little slap on the wrist, a night in jail? But then they're just gonna be back milking their wrongful persecution narrative for all it's worth. And important to note at this point, if they already know they're being charged, and we're not picking sides here, okay? This is Team Switzerland right here. This is a neutral ground to where I see everyone equally as bad, and that's just my narrative here. Let's say either side A or side B gets arrested. They go away for a day or two. I mean, this isn't, a crime level boss type of crime, okay? These are just misdemeanors, harassments, and stuff like that. Let's say it happens. At this point, they have nothing to lose. If they're already going to get charges, they're just going to take it one step up. And that's what happened last time when Ophelia and Jaime both got arrested. They came back and it was more of a, haha, you got me arrested, that's all you could do. But look, I'm back. It didn't do anything. And we've seen it to where it's made a joke. Oh yeah, I went to jail, I went to Yale, whatever. People try and spin it as if it's some badge of honor. But is it really something to be proud of? Okay, we're not having them fight for civil rights or anything, as much as they want to say they're advocating, as much as they want to say they're fighting for justice. Sit the hell down already. Okay, let's call it what it is. It's a meltdown that could have been avoided by acting like a grown adult and just walking away, just leaving it alone. No one needs you fighting on their behalf because, and even if they did, even if someone needed it, do you really think you're the right person based on the way you live your life, based on what you do, how you spend your time, where you are in life? Do you think you're the right person to go and defend all these other people? People, get your life together, make something of it, and then maybe you could use it to defend someone. My opinions only. If you have an issue with it, go ahead and drop me a comment, drop me a DM, drop me a phone call, and we'll settle this. But here's the real kicker, okay? They're not the only ones to blame in all this. It's the audience that eats this drama up like flies on rotten garbage. And it's just as bad. They are just as bad, okay? Stop feeding the beast, mute them, unfollow them, starve them from the attention they crave, and that's the way to kill it, okay? And I know people are going to be all like, "Oh, well, here he is talking about the drama when he says he's not about it." There's a huge difference. It's one thing to comment on it, it's another thing to get involved, okay? Think of me as, one of the CNN reporters just, making commentary about, oh, well, this is happening on this side, this is happening on this side. I'm not there in the trenches. I'm not there doing the screenshots. I'm not there doing the stalking. I'm not there making the meme. I'm just talking about it. That's what makes me different. I'm not saying that it makes me better, but it really shows, like, based on the people you align with. Like, do you hang out with people who are known for being criminals? Do you hang out with people who have a history of doing these, malicious things? Like, is that really the circle you want to surround yourself with? Like, I saw what it was doing to me personally, and I was like, you know what? I'm blocking this person. I'm unfollowing this person. I want nothing to associate myself with this person, and I stepped away. That's the way you really should be doing it. And like I said, I'll fully admit to the irony here. I'm trying to get my thoughts in order here, okay? I fully admit to the irony. I talk about the drama, but I'm not a commentator. I'm not a combatant. And there really is a difference between analyzing a war and being involved in the war, if that makes sense, if that makes better sense. So yeah, I know there's people who have platforms who say they want to be out of the drama. They'll leave for an episode or two, see the views starting to just bomb. Okay, I should know. This is what I do. Okay, when I was averaging, when I was getting thousands of views for my videos on the whole Vanessa situation, I could have wrote that high and just continued the drama, but you know what? It's stupid. So that's pretty much all I had to say about it for now. Okay, for now. Like I said, this journey, this show, this podcast, whatever we're going to call it, because I still don't even know, it's not always going to be about the drama. It's just, this is something that I've noticed every single day for the past couple of days. People are saying they want out of the drama, they leave, and then they have to come and make a rebuttal because it's obvious that their egos were hurt because someone said one bad thing. If your ego gets hurt because of a comment, because of a meme, or because of something like that, you shouldn't have been involved in the first place. And as much as you come back and, try and make your rebuttal or anything, the only thing that shows is that you have a fragile ego that you could be set off by one little comment. Okay? I've had Glow say things about me. I've had Jaime said things about me. Ophelia has said things about me. Annette has said things about me. A lot of people have talked about me. Okay? Even Velda. I've pretty much been talked negatively about by everybody. Do you see me going and making a rebuttal every single time one thing is said about me? Okay, I think Glow did a whole Digital Dimwit week where she did 3 or 4 videos back to back talking about me, how I'm so dumb, how I'm so all these things that were completely wrong. Did I go and make a rebuttal? Ophelia's talked shit about me so many times, and I have yet to be all oh, okay, well, let's go burn her. Jaime was claiming that oh, well, we're talking about digital right now, so as soon as I'm done live, he's gonna go live and talk shit about me back, and it's gonna go back and forth. No, because that's what everyone wants. Everyone wants someone to engage with them because they have nothing. They have nothing if they're not fighting with somebody. Okay? Yes, they have a solid base of viewers who are gonna be there, but it's not gonna be nowhere near the 7,000, 5,000, 3,000 views that everyone's buying each other, because what is there? Okay, what kind of topic could, any of them give me or give their public that's going to reach the same amount of views? Because they've tried it. They've tried, doing a week away from the drama and talking about simple things, talking about their lives, which, hey, sometimes you need to work to figure out how you're going to, get these things done before you find your niche. I mean, it takes a couple of episodes for any podcast to truly find its voice. I'm still working on it, but they're going to see that the watch time is going to go down, the views are going to go down, the subscribers are going to go down, and in the end, the money's going to come down, and that's where it starts hurting. And that's when they start seeing okay, I need to start fighting with someone or else I'm not going to get any more money. That's when they start throwing out the monthly fees. That's when they start throwing out that I have this bill to pay. But hey, they're not dry begging, right? Okay, no one's obligated, but they're going to continue to end every episode with, here's my Cash App. Thank you for sharing my Cash App. No one's obligated. Come on. You could pretty much cut any of those videos short 10 minutes and not miss anything, because the last 10 minutes are always just help me out here. I'm not asking for anyone. I'm not going to get mad. I'm not going to do this. But still, in the back of their minds, in the back of what they're saying, it's send me money because this is how I live. And so that about ends it for today's episode. I don't know if I'm going to do a weekly thing. I'm going to try to, because consistency is key with this kind of stuff. But so yeah, this is really like more of the ugly truth of what goes on in my mind. Like, I try and be very kind, professional when I'm doing my lives and stuff like that. But like when it's just me and the mic, I just turn on the microphone and I'm just, letting everything all out. So it could be, a little bit controversial, a little mean. It could be some hot takes, unpopular opinions. But hey, this is the way I see it. This is the way I really think everything's going down. As always, you're more than welcome to subscribe, leave me a comment, give me your opinions because you listened to mine long enough. And I'm always open for viewer suggested topics. Next episode is going to be a viewer suggested topic. Someone suggested the topic of organ donation, and I was going to do that for this episode, but I wanted to do a little more research, okay? I'm not the type of person that Googles something and reads the first web page that comes up. Like, no, like, it's a serious thing. It needs to be looked into, and I want to get, the right information out there. So stay tuned for that episode. Who knows when it's going to come out? Maybe a day or two. It's the weekend. I might have time to record a couple more episodes back to back, and we're going to do a live, okay? This weekend, I'll probably do a live. I don't know what it's going to be about. Maybe it'll be going further about this. Maybe it'll be something completely different. But hey, just stay tuned and, stay curious.